We are traveling to Sheer Talent in Wayne, New Jersey. I have heard that Kathy will be there. I know that Gino will be doing a solo. Maddie, I had planned for you to do a solo against Gino this week. The name of the routine is Fool Me Once, and he's gonna go down in history as your first kiss.
That chick sure can kiss.
Sorry.
That was your fault.
I know. That's why I said sorry. Now here's my big problem. Maddie has to fly to Miami this weekend. Maddie has a great opportunity to be an actress on this web series. She has to fly there, she has to rehearse, she has to shoot, and then she has to fly back to Pittsburgh. And now, they don't want her coming in on Sunday to work Monday. They want her to come in on Saturday. Competition is Saturday. So later this evening, I should know more, if not tomorrow or even the next day. Maddie, as you learn your solo, you will have two understudies, which is Kendall and Chloe. Should Maddie have to leave and not be there, one of you will go up against Gino.
If Maddie were to leave, how would you choose between Kendall and I?
Whoever's doing the number right. So you two better be right on top of it. Of course I want Maddie to dance. She's my first choice. We're going up against Kathy and the Crab Apples. But if Maddie is away, then I need to put somebody else in our place. Somebody has to go up against them and win.
I gotta hand it to you. You make it almost too easy for me.
Get up, start working on something. Maddie has a wonderful opportunity to be an actress on this web series. Now, this is all supposed to take place on Sunday and Monday, which is fine. But now the people in charge are talking about her being there Saturday for another rehearsal. Well, Saturday is the competition. So I am having Kendall and Chloe learn the same solo that Maddie's learning. They're gonna understudy her, if you will.
Oh, that's such a beautiful solo.
It would be a good trio.
It would be. Or let all three of them, they all know it, they all have a costume, let all three do it.
Yeah.
Threw Maddie in last week, she can throw Kendall and Chloe in this week.
Yep.
What about nights when I don't want to sleep?
Look, she will not watch Chloe. She did not look up from her phone.
I don't think these children believe for one moment that anybody's going to compete this solo but Maddie. It's Maddie's choreography.
I believe that. I'm more angry, I think, than probably Kendall.
But she said Maddie has a solo unless she's...
Right.
I mean, she already said Maddie has a solo unless she has to leave.
What is that big sign up there? What is that?
I don't know. They brought it up there in the middle of rehearsal, and Maddie said, "Oh, my name's not on there." Not solos.
How many times she cried and ran out of the room and acted like an idiot?
Yeah.
No, Mackenzie would be higher.
No, Mackenzie would be winning.
Oh, she's asking the kids what this board is.
As far as I know, they don't know.
Oh, Chloe said take it down.
Yeah, because I agree. What is everyone so upset about? Like, I don't get it. It's no different from what we did yesterday on the phone. So it's a little bit more visible. Okay, we're making her behavior visible to all. If she stands behind her behavior, then what difference does it make? Why would it change anything? I don't see the big deal about it. It's an observable.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna let you go. You're gonna get a drink, get your brains clear, and then let's start working on the group. Aren't you glad you're not on that list?
I don't even know what it
Me
is.
too. I don't know. But whoever wasted the time it took to make those letters and to go by that board should have spent that same amount of time on putting a brain in their kid's head and figuring out why they're not the big winner, why they're not on the Ellen show. Better use of time. We're at Sheer Talent Competition in Wayne, New Jersey. We're only 2 weeks away from nationals. And I know that Kathy and the candy apples will be there. But I don't even want to say that woman's name. She means nothing to me.
Welcome to high school, Abby Miller. Report to the office. You have been a very bad girl. Teacher brutality will get you a session of banging erasers. Christy, why do you have your grandma's curtains on? Shut up. Move along before you have to go to detention.
Dear God, here we go. Obviously, Maddie's dancing this week. She's here with Melissa, so Maddie's doing the solo, but you know what? All three of the girls know the number. Let them all dance it. Will you let all three girls do their solo? Can we put in 3?
Joe, come with me. Because you know what? You had your little board, you say I'm mean to the kids, I say other things. Right now, these moms are judging me inside the fishbowl. They think that they have an obligation to give me their opinion. Get over yourselves. I'm gonna say something that you're not going to like, and it's gonna hurt your child's feelings. Do you really want Kendall to go do the same dance that Maddie's gonna do after her? I think she's gonna humiliate herself. I don't wanna put a substandard kid up there.
Just so you know, this isn't a private conversation because all these kids can hear everything that you're saying.
I like when Kendall gets to dance.
I know you do. I know it's all about Kendall.
I want her to have opportunities, and that's why I'm here.
Well, Kathy's next door. Maybe she could have her dance for her.
We only have 2 more weeks left before nationals. I want my daughter dancing at nationals. I want her in the group number, and I want her to have a solo.
Chloe, Kendall, Maddie, I've made a decision. Maddie will be dancing Fool Me Once today. Maddie and Maddie only. That is my final decision. I'm not putting Kendall and Chloe on stage doing the same routine that Maddie's doing because A, it's just bizarre, and B, because their mothers want me to.
Gino, he's all hyped up, he's excited to go out, he's excited to nail his dance. Gino needs to have that retribution against Abby.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is entry number 30, a teen solo contemporary, Warrior.
I think that Gino looks better dressed like a guy with the shirt on, pants on. Maybe it was the booty shorts.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is entry number 28, preteen solo contemporary, Fool Me Once.
Maddie is going up against Gino to prove a point. It's all about saying, you know what? We didn't win the duet because of you.
I gotta hand it to you. You make it almost too easy for me. I should be happy, everything's falling in place. Now I can actually sleep through the night. What about nights when I don't want to sleep? Fool me once, I don't forget it. Take down every word. Heard the first time, heard the last time. Hurts more than it hurts. I've been there too many times to hope for things to change, but it gets lonely.
Maddie's dance was pretty much flawless. As her teacher, I am looking for something that's wrong. And I had a hard time finding it.
I still don't see why the kids couldn't have danced.
Could it be that maybe giving Kendall and Chloe the same choreography doesn't give Maddie a slam dunk win because they might have looked good on stage?
Right. And that's what she doesn't want.
Your kids succeed on the backs of our kids because in order for your kids to be winners, ours have to be the losers.
Second place. Entry number 30, Warrior. And your top score for preteen solo goes to entry number 28, Fool Me Once.
Even though Miss Abby pulled our number, I am so happy that I beat Gino, and I won't have to kiss him again, which is a bonus for me.
The second solo is going to Kendall.
Shut up.
You will be doing the routine that Maddie did last week. You need to do it better now because the whole world has seen it. I'm giving Kendall the exact same choreography that Maddie danced.
Fool me once, I don't forget it. Take down every word.
Every single step is the same.
Fool me once, I don't forget it.
Angry!
Take
Angry!
down every word.
This is Kendall's chance to show everyone in the whole world she can be the next Maddie. Lazy releve, get up high.
Abby's really plugging Kendall these days because her last dance she did was a Maddie dance. Now she gets to perform another Maddie dance.
Maddie dance.
Does Chloe get to do this dance next week?
Yeah.
Ask.
I don't know why Kendall is getting hooked up with these great solos, but she needs to take it and run with it. She needs to prove to Abby that she can do it.
Good. The acting's there, the beauty that you're a pretty girl, that's all there. It's the technical things or the dumb, goofy things or you getting nervous and letting the shoulders hunch.
This is my last chance before nationals, and I'm doing Maddie's solo. And if I don't do it as well as her, I'm not gonna get a solo at nationals.
All right, you're good.
Please welcome Kendall to the stage.
When Maddie did Fool Me Twice, she got the highest scoring solo, and if I don't win, it's gonna be scary.
Kendall's dance is Maddie's dance, but it looked better on Maddie. Kathy's very desperate. You don't talk about other people's children.
I gotta hand it to you. You make it almost too easy for me. I should be happy, everything's falling in place. Now I can actually sleep through the night. What about nights when I don't want to sleep? Fool me once, I don't forget it. Take down every word.
Kathy can chit-chat and screech all she wants. Kendall was great. If anybody has anything rotten to say about that kid's performance, then they're blind.
I heard what you said about Kendall.
I said I liked it better when Maddie did it. It's my opinion.
Okay, well,
You're ignorant, and I don't see how that's ignorant. Bring your daughter through here and let everybody say something to her and see how you feel. Go ahead. I wouldn't do it because I've got class. I'm not like you guys. You're idiots. You're an idiot, Jill. You're a wannabe, Kathy. Go back home. Run along, little doggy.
Second place. Fool me twice. Kendall.
Abby laid it all out on the line. This was a winning routine. Maddie won with it. You better, Kendall, go out there and win with it. So with nationals right around the corner, I don't know what this means for Kendall.
Kendall,
Yes.
you took a winning number. Maddie's dance should have went from good to great.
Yes.
Once again, it goes down in history that Maddie is the only one I can count on.
At one point this season, Abby had Chloe and Kendall both understudy one of Maddie's solos.
Yes.
So Kendall got the chance to perform it in a later competition, but Chloe did not.
Yes.
Our next performance is Fool Me Once, the solo of Maddie's that Kendall and Chloe understudied. And for the very first time, the girls will all be performing it as a trio. Here they are.
I gotta hand it to you. You make it almost too easy for me. Now I can actually sleep through the night. What about nights when I don't want to sleep? Fool me once, I don't forget it. Take down every word. Heard the first time, heard the last time. Hurts more than it hurts. I've been there too many times to hope for things to change, but it gets lonely.
Nia, Paige, you will be learning the same choreography. Maddie, I'm throwing you in there too.
I just want Nia to have a fair chance, but once I heard Maddie's name, I knew it wasn't going to be a level playing field.
This is nationals. So if you're gonna be here and you're gonna be on this team, you are going to be the absolute best that you can be. Spread apart. Grand plie in second.
I love that every single kid in there gets to learn a solo this week.
But the problem with that is that half of these girls are learning a solo
and wasting practice time on a solo that they're not gonna do. Abby's taking 3 solos to nationals, and she's having the girls compete for it. I'm gonna know just from the music, from the style of the dance, who it's gonna be for. You can't take Paige's choreography and Maddie's choreography and say they're the same.
That was our Susu thing. All right.
Nia needs to compete for a solo with Maddie and Paige. It doesn't take a doctor to figure out how that's going to end up.
Don't rush.
I know that Maddie is a lock this week. It's obvious, but I think that Abby is just having the other girls dance with her, which I think is a fabulous opportunity. It lets the other kids dance.
They're spending a lot of time on this solo.
Oh my God,
Just
Jill.
saying.
Because this is the dance she cares about. This one.
Because it's Maddie.
Maddie. I think Abby cares more about Maddie regaining her national title, because she's still bitter that Chloe beat Maddie last year, more so than even the group number.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes,
She's
because
had so many wins since nationals. I think you still have that in your head.
No,
You're
Leslie,
not gonna let that ever
Leslie, I
die
agree
that your
with
daughter be
Christy.
Maddie.
If the group was really first, would she be spending an hour and a half working on Maddie's solo? No. Clearly, that's what she cares about.
Eventually, I will see the light.
Abby isn't fooling anyone with the whole Maddie, Nia, Paige, like, solo focus session. We know it's Maddie's solo, and it's obvious to everyone in the room.
I know that dance. There's no chance in hell that Paige will get that, or Nia.
So you think Maddie's definitely getting the solo then?
I don't definitely know anything. but I'm
While
just
you were
saying-
in there, Christy said that her Chloe was definitely not gonna get the solo.
No, you're twisting my words. That's not what I said.
I'm not twisting.
I said, no, Christy and Jill, did I say that today? I said Abby can't get over it. She's still bitter about it, and that the dance in there, when they were working on it, that solo, is the dance she cared about.
I feel that Chloe gets every single opportunity
I said the dance.
that Maddie gets.
Can I finish
back there.
a sentence? I said the dance she cared about was Maddie's solo.
You said this dance means more than the group back there because it's about Maddie. And you're always harping on that it's always about Maddie. I feel that your daughter gets just as much opportunity as Maddie. And you're always being into everybody's brains. And you know what? Peyton would love to have the opportunity that your daughter gets. Your daughter's not always the victim. You might cry it all the time. She's not always the victim.
Don't go there, you
I'm
know.
going there. And you know what? Every time somebody calls you out on something, you always say, don't go there. I'm going there.
Stage is active for 32, Disney Junior of the Year for Solo. Please welcome Maddie performing Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Maddie's performance was breathtaking. She was an angel on that stage. She didn't let anybody down, mainly herself.
Go, go, go.
You were so good. You were so good. You should have heard them behind me. Silence.
And your highest scoring elite junior soloist, Maddie, at number 32, Amazing Grace.
Maddie got her national title, and she wanted that so bad. You know, next year we have to win again. That's what she expects, and that's what we'll do.
Before I give out assignments, I want to let you know that this entire week is going to be all about my mom, the best dance mom in the whole world. This week, the dancers paid tribute to a woman whose life revolved around children and dance. So this is a tribute to my mom's success stories. Our group routine is Amazing Grace. Everybody is in, except you, Mackenzie. You have a lot on your plate. Now, Maddie did a solo to Amazing Grace at Nationals. You are now going to rework this routine into a group performance, okay? So it's lyrical, it's pretty. Nia, you're in it, I guess? Yes? We'll see. Everybody, this has to be flawless. Now remember, girls, Maddie won at Nationals with Amazing Grace. So the group routine needs to be new and innovative. Get it? All right, don't let me down.
Amazing grace.
That'll work, Maddie. They're doing a beautiful piece called Amazing Grace. This was a solo that Maddie did at Nationals, and she won, hands down. We're turning it into a group routine to pay homage to my mother, Mary and Lorraine Miller. Together, Nia, stay with them. When you step out on that left foot, make sure it's turned out. Everybody and Nia. You're late, you're sloppy. The beat behind. Back here. Look where she is, where her leg is in the air. Your leg is like down here. And you don't push it either. Nia is getting one correction after another, just like the last group dance we did. She needs to pick up and apply the corrections I'm giving her. Oh, Nia, don't chug. I know you're trying to travel. Don't chug the pulsing. The head has to elongate. Nia!
Good God. What does that woman want?
Blood.
Nia, can you go get your mom and tell her to come down here? There's nothing wrong. I just want her to be able to hear what we're saying. All right? She's not pulling her weight, and that's all there is to it.
Oh, you got pink! Sweetie, how are you?
Oh, you got the prettiest costume
just
come downstairs.
No, let me be very clear with you. I will come downstairs. I'll be up front. You're not in trouble. What Abby is doing right now, she's yelling at you and trying to get you distracted so you lose your place and your focus in the dance. She can say you don't know the dance. This is her game. Ignore her. You got it?
Look, I think you're getting the eyes.
Yeah, well, I can go.
Go get him, Nia.
Tapping her watch.
I know, she was tapping her watch.
I don't care. I don't care. Yes?
I don't want you to assume anything sitting up there. Nia's in the group. Nia has a costume. Nia needs to pull her weight. So I want you to hear the corrections. So if she's practicing on her own, you can remind her. So have a seat, relax.
I am sensitive to her situation, so I'm not gonna lash out at Abby, but I'm also not a doormat, and I'm not gonna let her walk all over me, and I'm not gonna let her walk over my kid.
See, Nia, you don't want to be moving over. Head up! Don't lose your releve on that passe, Nia.
Look at Holly is perturbed. Look at her. She is perturbed. Look at that face. I don't blame her.
Oh, God, no.
All right, stay in here, stay warm. Get over there, get in a split, do something.
Thank you for inviting me down there. I saw a noticeable difference. Nia applied those corrections.
That's taking the high road.
So how'd that go?
She's like, it's not pick on Nia day. If you have an issue with an adult, take it out with the adult, not a child. A child is completely defenseless. Today it's one child, and the next day it's your child that's on the out.
An advantage.
No. Wait,
I didn't mean that.
Wait.
Just let.
What'd you find out?
I just got a text message. Hey, Melissa, it's Kelly Larkin.
Who's that?
Larkin Dance?
Larkin Dance. I wanted to make sure you got my message on Instagram. I am coming to Buffalo this weekend for the competition with you guys. Can't wait to see you guys. My dancers are all excited to see you girls. See you Saturday.
That's not good.
They're amazing.
I know.
And their soloists win.
Oh my gosh, their soloists are like, well, they're good. Studio Larkin has great dancers, but of course, our girls are competitors. They know how to beat good studios.
Our group dance is not clean.
It's not the kind of dance that we're gonna go up against a great studio and win.
They just learned to dance an hour ago.
If we don't win this week, then it's gonna be like, oh, they lost. You know, at Pyramid, when we have to go to Pyramid with all these new people.
If they lose, heaven help us next week.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
You know, we're talking and we're all worried about Studio Larkin this week, but next week we're gonna be worried about the other team.
Well, if Abby's looking for talented students from around the country, no other studio is really training kids the way that Abby's training them, like learning a new number in 2 days.
Absolutely.
Or a day. Or in 17 minutes.
Well, you know, Abby always says that she wants people who can come in here and beat our kids, and Sarah beat Mackenzie in that 8 and under group, so maybe Sarah's gonna be part of that new team.
I don't think Mackenzie has to worry about being in Sarah's shadow or anything like that. She doesn't.
You snap.
And I feel bad, and I apologize to her, and I will not do that again. I would never ask someone to take their kid and leave, but Christy with Y doesn't know when to shut up.
Girls, this is for her mom. It has to be good.
Look, Abby's here.
Oh,
Lock the back of that kneecap.
I hate that she walked in during this song.
I know.
This song's hard.
She's like, look at her face.
Well, she looks like she's about to fall apart. I can't even look at Abby right now. You know, as difficult as Abby is to work with, she hurts just like everybody else. Even though she pretends that she doesn't, she is a real person.
Okay, girls, I just want to tell you that we don't know what's going to happen in the next week. Okie doke? My life will change significantly. You never know how long you have on this earth. You have no idea, okay? So make the most of every moment. Don't waste a second.
Aw, look at her, she's crying.
I feel really bad for Mrs. Miller and Miss Abby. I don't want Miss Abby to be sad about Mrs. Miller, so I want to do really well for her this week.
My mom has defied all the medical textbooks, and she is still hanging on. I'm not going to be attending the competition. I'm going to be here in Pittsburgh, where I belong.
I think I want to call Abby.
Hi, Ab.
How are the girls? They're good. You would have been so proud. Girls, you want to say hi to Miss Abby?
Hi, Miss Abby.
We're all wearing angels for Mrs. Miller today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, girl. You know what? Just go out there and perform. Don't worry about the judges. Entertain the audience and make everybody love you. All right.
Say bye to Miss Abby.
Bye, Miss Abby.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
You know what, girls? I know that we've been talking about the number of wins all season, but honestly, it's more than a win. It's really about Mrs. Miller in tribute to a legacy.
But the new team is coming, and you guys need to win today to show her that you guys are her dream team. Abby took a little bit of pressure off, but I'm putting a little bit back on, because this is a winning routine, and we want nothing less than a winning routine, right? Come on, let's go.
Amazing grace.
Break a leg, girls.
Up next in the junior small group division, we have entry number 56. This is entitled Amazing Grace.
Studio Larkin, their number was amazing. Now the girls need to get ready to compete. We could still possibly win.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed.
The girls looked beautiful, and everyone was on. Not one person made a mistake in my eyes.
Moving on to our elite junior small group. In third place, act number 38, Fix You. In second place, the score of 284.7, Amazing Grace.
It's unfortunate that our winning streak has come to an end. I sure hope Nia is not going to be the blame for not winning the 14th win.
And in first place, the score of 295.2 points, act number 57, Tears of an Angel.
These girls could not have done any better. They were beautiful on stage. It just wasn't enough. But the timing couldn't be worse. So we wanted this win for Mrs. Miller.
They have 5 15-year-olds.
They were better.
It's easy to be better when they're 5 years older than you.
Well, it doesn't matter if their average age is 5 years older. They beat us. We're going into a new team as losers.
Who's making that call to Abby?
It's okay, guys. What are those frowns for?
You could hear a pin drop when you guys were dancing.
And guess who would have been so proud of you? Mrs. Miller. What was that dance about? It was a tribute to Mrs. Miller. And you did that.
She would be so proud of you guys. You guys were gorgeous.
Overall, I think we did the best we could do.
Girls, I'm gonna call Abby, okay? Do you wanna come around and talk to her?
All right, let's just get this over with.
That's exactly right.
Hi, Abby, it's us. I just wanted to say that Maddie's solo did get first. Chloe was 5th, and the group was 2nd.
Girls, it wasn't about the competition this time. I am not disappointed in you. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay,
we love
we
you
will.
guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Well, it's obvious that Abby has more things on her mind than a group dance. But next week is a different story. She's going to be mad at the girls, and she's going to have this amazing new team of dancers ready to take our kids' place. We're definitely going to feel this loss next week.
JoJo, you portray a prom queen. It's gonna be really rough, it's crazy, and it's actually based on the movie Carrie. You have to watch the movie to see really, so every one of your actions is causing something to happen. So you're causing all this chaos, kind of like you cause when you walk into a room, it's just chaos. That's a split, straight front leg, JoJo. JoJo, she needs to watch the movie. If she doesn't watch the movie, she's never gonna get that Carrie was vulnerable. People made fun of her. It's a whole metamorphosis of emotion. Right now, she's not getting the story.
This is JoJo's week to shine.
I am ready to be flooded.
It's too bad she has to do it covered up in blood.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Next to Kendall in that beautiful Bollywood costume.
You're not psycho enough. Did you watch the movie? Why? I can't believe you're doing a dance about a movie and you don't watch the movie.
I explained it to her.
I know,
told her
but
it was about.
explaining something and seeing John Travolta drop pig's blood on Sissy Spacek is is completely different.
We just didn't have time. We watched the trailer. I told her what it was about.
Didn't have time. While you're getting hair treatments for lice for 14 hours a day, you couldn't put it in front of her on a laptop? That should have been a priority.
Next up, entry number 65, preteen solo contemporary, Prom Queen.
Let's go! I thought JoJo looked good, but as she danced, she didn't take us on this emotional roller coaster. That's what I wanted to feel like when she was on stage, like she was Carrie. I never saw any of that. Probably because she never watched the movie.
In 5th place, entry number 65, Prom Queen.
So JoJo, you're absolutely bonkers.
Well, I've never put on a straight jacket.
You're dangerous. Just set the tone for the piece. You're lucky. There you go. Let's see. You need to struggle. There needs to be like a zoom and a zoom and a... It's time for JoJo to straighten up. So why not put her in a straitjacket? She's loud and she's big and she's blonde. So I want to rein her in and work on her technique. Flex that foot harder, you're dropping on your heel. Watch your posture, JoJo. Finish your movement. Gianna Kalani should be the one doing the solo. Get your act together. You don't have your act together. You're just sloughing through things. Your leg has to get up and down that fast. Like, it has to work. And all these faces you're doing, you're not focusing on the 3 people judging. Your head's all over the place. This is a very important routine. It can be make it or break it.
Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, seriously, Abby, you put JoJo in a straitjacket. This is one of the hardest routines JoJo's ever had. Why don't you try dancing without your arms?
Please welcome JoJo to the stage with Straighten Up.
This dance is a huge challenge for JoJo. Not being able to use your arms, you gotta have a strong center. JoJo, you've got to nail this.
my turns, it was amazing. I think I've done enough to win.
And first overall.
Oh my God. Lord only knows what Abby would do if Kendall lost to JoJo.
Goes to act number 54, Untouchable.
I don't never say that's it. You know, JoJo danced really good today. I mean, you go into awards with certain expectations, and when you don't even place in the top 5, you're like completely blown away. I don't think these kids that are judging know talent when they see it.
Lily, Ellie, do you understand the magnitude of what's happening? You are competing in Pittsburgh. I own a business here. So we could go to this competition and leave with 200-300 new students if they all want to be like you. JoJo's gonna be in the audience, so be brilliant. Lily, you're doing a straightjacket routine because it was one of JoJo's most memorable routines. Whatever JoJo did, you need to be 100 times better than she ever was on that stage. When JoJo did this number, she got to use her hands, but your arms will be restrained the entire time you're on stage.
The whole time?
Well, Abby did say she wants these dances, but on crack.
All right, let's do this.
This is like a dream role for me because I get to do a lot of acting. I mean, as you can see, my hands are tied, and this is a really good story, and I'm really excited to do a bunch of facial expressions.
Oh my God, she just rolled.
It's dangerous. Like, she bobbles a little on something, which can happen at any time. She doesn't have arms to stabilize her. She falls, she can't even get up. And knowing that could happen is enough to psych you out and make it happen. It just has to go off without a hitch.
Good work. All right, go. Eliana, you will be portraying the character Carrie with pig's blood all over you. All right, let's try it.
Can I just mark it?
No. She's the only kid that asked to mark it. Did you notice that?
I'm actually really excited for myself. I'm Carrie. I go to the house and I'm like, no, Mommy, no! Because she's like throwing knives at me. But then I'm like, psych, no, you can't get me.
You doing a half or you doing 1.5? Get sloppy, just do a half. Ellie, I think you haven't been turning forever. I don't know what you were doing, but you weren't turning. You're just doing turns in second, and there's a million other turns that you should know, that you should have down pat by now. Doing a double and a double at your age and your ability level, it should be 4 and 4, not 2 and 2.
Liliana and Eliana are like rivals. Kids are going head to head.
I think Abby wants a rematch.
So Yolanda, are you excited about it?
I am so pumped up. I can't even hide my excitement.
I was just gonna say, I'm totally getting that from you.
No, but seriously, her schooling's all in order. She's finally in the studio. She's gotten a great solo.
That's not really impressive. I wouldn't say that she has a winning solo at all.
So it has nothing to do with the fact that she's against Lily?
I'm so tired of everybody talking about Lily.
Yolanda can cry in the bathroom all day long about not liking the dance or whatever, but we all know the real reason. It's because Ellie used to be one of Abby's favorites, and now she's not.
If Ellie doesn't come out on top, there's no excuse for why she came in second.
Right.
She's here, she's in rehearsal,
And she has all of her limbs.
Hi, welcome. You can say hello, guys.
How are you guys?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
so excited to see you. Hi.
Welcome back. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. JoJo wanted to come too, but she booked a last-minute job, so she can't come. I'm so sorry, but I couldn't let you down. So I wanted to come and just support you guys.
I've invited JoJo to Pittsburgh because I want these kids to see what it takes to be a star. Who knows? Any one of them could be the next JoJo.
So good to see you.
I think Gia's crying.
You crying? Why are you crying? Everybody knows I love JoJo. I've said that multiple times. I love JoJo. JoJo Siwa inspires me, and I love her. JoJo is my biggest inspiration. JoJo is amazing. JoJo, 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 JoJo. Okay, JoJo. I heard you all have some fun solos this week. Do you torture them with my solos? See, when you leave the team and you come back, you're not scared of Abby anymore, and it's really fun.
Okay, we gotta dance, we gotta dance, we gotta
I
dance.
wanna see dances. I wanna see it.
All right, you're gonna stay here and you're gonna give corrections.
Sounds fun. It's fun to be on this side of things.
Yes.
I like it.
All right, go. Comments, JoJo?
I think it looks really good. When the music escalates, you have to escalate with your body and your arms. This needs to be so big and so over-exaggerated.
All right, you go breathe, Eliana. Arms, arms, stop marking things and dance. It's tomorrow. Talk about painful. She's not getting better as a dancer.
Take a second. Can I tell you something? You're dancing like you're really nervous. Listen, she does. You wouldn't be here if she didn't. I know how it feels. It's hard. It's tough. Take all your anger and all your stress and all your sadness out on your dance. I don't even know how to explain to you how good you are. Go out there and kill it, quite literally. Yeah.
JoJo was so supportive and so encouraging, but when she doesn't have her teacher who she dropped everything for, 100% behind her, that's what hurts, and that's what I think is killing Eliana.
You're incredible. You can kill it.
Thank you.
You're amazing, little kiddo.
Thank you.
Eliana, let's get over here because I have to pour that pig's blood all over you.
I want to help.
All right, here we go with the blood. There's no turning back.
Shut your mouth and close your eyes. It's coming, it's coming. Tip your head back a little bit. Beautiful.
That's good. I think we're good. All right, there is a lot at stake. We haven't competed in Pittsburgh in years. JoJo is here. You're doing JoJo solos. Be amazing. Carrie, it's obvious. Don't make it small. Make it bigger than life. Lily, you've escaped from a sane asylum. That's somebody dark and evil inside of you coming out. Do you understand that?
You want to have good legs and feet. But for your future, you want to have it all. You want to be the full package. It's who is going to have that performance factor that's going to come out on top.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, next up is Lily doing Straight Escape. All right, next up, this is Ellie and Carrie.
And I'm really glad the blood didn't distract me at all. I actually didn't even notice it was there. I'm just glad I'm so relieved now, and I think it really paid off.
It was really cool to see you recreate my dances. I think Ellie, you did Carrie phenomenal. I think Lily, it was incredible. And I'm really happy. You guys made me proud.
Top junior soloist, the third highest score. Carrie, Eliana, Abby Lee.
I am upset that I didn't win. I should have been second or even first. So I'm a little scared because I'm just imagining what Miss Abby is gonna say.
Our first and our highest score with a score of 300 points.
That's a perfect score.
Straight escape, Liliana, ALDC.
A perfect 300 does not happen often. It's insane.
What? I got first place. I got a perfect score, a 300. And it feels really good to be in that perfect score club.
Feels pretty freaking cool.
Eliana, you were third. When you were on the team before, you were threatening kids that were 14 and 15 years old. You were a huge threat to them.
Okay, let's go ahead and stop perseverating in the past. And you know what? It would have been nice if you would have been invested in my daughter like you were invested in hers.
Ooh. Walk, now.
Lily beat the crap out of your kid time and time and time again. And since then, she's gone downhill, and you know it.
Really? You know what? You're just mad you didn't win today.
If my daughter
That's
had lied.
You're just mad you didn't win.
If my
you can't
daughter
handle
had
it.
lied.
You can't handle it. My kid's the best dancer in America. Your kid got third place. That's what your kid got.